Tonight, President Biden is calling the Saturday attack in Israel the deadliest day for Jews since the Holocaust. It comes as the number of U.S. citizens killed in the war has risen to at least 22. In a call with the Israeli Prime Minister, Biden urged Israel to follow the rules of war amid its deadly airstrikes in Gaza. Gaza's only power plant has no more fuel, and its biggest hospital is in danger of running out. The White House says the U.S. is in discussions to open a humanitarian corridor out of Gaza.
I might be living in the United States, but Israel will always be my home.
New at 10, a husband, father, and San Antonian on the front lines in Israel. He's one of two local men we know of that have volunteered to fight in the war against Hamas. KENS 5 reporter Megan Reyna spoke with the 28-year-old about why he didn't hesitate to defend a country he calls home.
These are my people.
Around 6 Saturday morning, Ze'ev Bar Yadin heard about the attacks by Hamas. By 3 p.m., he was on the next flight out of San Antonio to New York, then eventually Israel.
My dad's actually from Israel. He was born and raised. I grew up in a very Israeli Zionist family.
Bar Yadin moved to Israel in 2010 for boarding school. Once he graduated high school, he joined the military, served 3 years, and was in the reserves. But when he moved back to San Antonio for work, he became exempt from the reserves.
All my team that I served with throughout my whole Army service was called to war. And I just decided I couldn't sit by while I knew all of them were there. And I got on the next plane out.
Bar Yadin had to say goodbye to his parents, his wife, his 1-year-old, and his unborn baby. He says they're understandably nervous, but proud.
We know people who were hurt, who are missing. It's just not something we can stand by and let happen.
Right now, he's stationed in northern Israel. He couldn't say much about what he's seen or anticipating, but is ready to fight.
While everything's going on down south, we don't want to be caught off guard.
Bar Yadin says the support he's received back home in San Antonio helps keep his morale high as the war rages on.
We are a strong people, we're a strong country, and we're a strong army. We might have been caught off guard, but in the end, we're going to win this.
And Bar Yadin says he was on a plane with a childhood friend from San Antonio who is also volunteering and based in southern Israel. He says they'll be overseas until the war ends. Isis?
Thank you, Megan. We have an update on the San Antonio church group trying to leave Israel after the war began this weekend. 19 people from Concordia Lutheran Church were in the country for an archaeological dig. Pastor Bill Tucker posted an update on social media today saying the group has safely crossed the border out of the country. Some members of the group will be flying home as early as tomorrow morning.